Hey guys, I just wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about what is our future plans going to be for our community. Um, what are we going to do? Um, we have to do something. We have to make a difference somewhere. Um, I know I'm at the end of my rope. Hang on. Hang on. Go down. What the? Oh my God, this is nice. So nice. Hang on, guys. I'm having a problem. Okay. That way, I guess so I can see y'all too. Okay. Anyway, because with everything that happened, I know that I'm done. I'm ready to do something else. Um, we're gonna have to do something else. I mean, like, um, we're just gonna have to start supporting each other and doing something fun. Um, there, there's been a few of us that's gotten together and kind of talked a little bit through things around about what uh we might like to see happen. Um, but we're just gonna have to put it in motion and see what becomes of it. Um, I am gonna go forward with my channel no matter what. I mean, everything. I think things are gonna get better so that maybe the true crime can be better and we can work together instead of everybody being in there that's having arguments and people don't even know. I mean, everybody's mad at each other, and if someone wants to come and watch what I have to offer, they can. And if they'd rather have drama, unless it's on the little lighter side of us laughing about something, um, I am so done with the argument and the going back and forth and saying that we need to stop and we need to be better. And then we calm one person down, and then two others go at it that were so against the drama and what's going on in the community. And then they start at it. It's ridiculous. You people need to grow up. Listen to older people that's been around the block a few times and realize that all this fighting and bickering is only aging all of you so much faster. Um, we need, if we would spend that much effort and time on doing fun things and having events, maybe, you know, Gray Hughes is a good example of uh, giving back to his community and giving back to true crime and really doing something with his money that he's making. We've got to do that. We've got to move forward. We've got to do things, good things. We've got to pay it forward. We've got to do something, and we have to start now. Hey, Trixie. Hi. Glad to see you. I think I've been by my loan. Nobody's been in here except for, but that's okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just winging it. I'm we have all been like um we've had a really bad week and it turned out really bad and our whole community blew up. So I'm gonna try to I don't know, just do my own thing, but I'm going to go with what my subscribers wanted. I told you that before. I wanted to do that. So I want to know what everybody's interested in. I want to know what you want to do. Some crime cases, or I mean, if you, we can change it up. As many of you as there is, we can change it up. Trixie Star did karaoke on her channel last night. It was hilarious. We laughed so hard our cheeks hurt. Well, mine did. I don't know about everybody else's, but mine did. It was really a good time. And Trixie Star got right up there and sang right away. It was so amazing. I really enjoyed it. I'm not staying on camera. I dyed, I fixed my hair, dyed it back to that one girl. She had it messed up, and I had to be on camera. But I'm not staying on camera. Um, but it looks better. It's not so fried. Anyway, so, but yes, they had, we were, how long were you on, Trixie? It was like, yeah, I haven't been on in so long. There's just been so many bad things that have been going on, and I guess I just kind of been down in the dumps about it. But it exploded the other day. It was like one of those, a ketchup bottle that got too hot, you know, and, and it like exploded everywhere. It went everywhere too, all over everybody, didn't it? But okay, I'm going off camera though, 'cause I feel better doing that in case. Um, but yes, that was a real trip. That's exactly the way that I would put it though. It did the ketchup thing. But hi, everything tat. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm doing the best I can. Hey, missing in life. How are you? I don't. I mean, I'm just had to like grin and do this because if not, I'm just gonna let my channel sit here and do nothing, and I hate that because I wanted more. I started building a better community, but no, I was over there by myself every night, so that didn't really work out. But I think that it's time for us to start focusing on things. We are doing the Bean Boozled. If anybody's interested in playing that game, we played it last week, and thank you, Trixie. You're so sweet. Thank you guys for being here. I thought I was going to be talking to myself. I really did, but that's okay. Tatiana, it's Tatiana. Hi, Tatiana. Tatiana she was my little neighbor for a few years here. Oh my goodness, is the baby come yet? And she was pregnant when she moved. It was sad. But anyway, she was supposed to have, what was she supposed to have? A little, I don't remember. Oh, yes, I do. I was told and I was not supposed to tell you. Tatiana is a pretty name, isn't it? She's pretty. You ought to see how beautiful she is. She is so pretty. But she was pregnant with her first baby, and I was sad that she moved because I don't know. It was kind of sad. Did you have the baby? Better tell me. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I will, Trixie. I will be there. I promise. I will be there. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. This was just kind of like to settle my nerves a little bit, I think, and before I start with the full week next week. So I'm just gonna, I guess, go for it. Everybody says just go for it, right? Oh, he's handsome. Oh, you better bring him to see me. You better bring him to see me. Yeah, but I miss her too because I mean, I moved down down the hill from her, and she would still walk over here and see me. She was really sweet. Still is, I guess. Uh, uh-oh. I think my electronics is trying to go out. But but I just want to get on here and kind of like, I don't know, see what everybody's interested in. I know Trixie Star, if you really want to get karaoke going, really, um, I can bring you some people that'll do it. They will sing, they will, and they're funny too. One girl, she does clips, um, and she disguises her voice, and sings different songs, um, or puts an accent to it, and it's really funny. Um, but there's a lot of people that would do karaoke. A lot of people wanted it, wanted people to do it, but no one wants to do it because they're afraid that they're going to be made fun of. That somebody's going to use it on them somewhere else. Yes. I- Yeah, I mean, like, she's really funny and she knows a whole lot of songs and stuff. I mean, yeah, she is. Um, but there's a few of them. Oh, and there's this one, oh my gosh, there is this little tavern thing I'm a part of. And these women, they have been doing this fun night once a week. And sometimes if somebody needs it, 2 or 3 times a week, if somebody needs it. They have birthday parties over there and they do games. I mean, just silly games. And then they'll do um one night they'll do, playing songs, people will request them, and those girls will sit up there and sing them. And these girls have done this so long together, their voice, they can sing together really good, but they don't realize that they can. But you ought to hear their voices. All of them can sing really well. I mean, they really do. And but they don't realize it. They get up there and they just cut a rug like y'all were doing, singing together like that. Yes, and they interrupt each other and stuff and sing over each other. And oh my God, I'm telling you, these girls crack me up. And they will have you rolling over. And their accents are all different. And just, I don't know, that I think they came from a bad community like that and they formed this, these few channels. Like there's 3 channels, I think, 3 or 4 that come from them, but they're supporting each other and building each other's channels up. And by doing this, and they're all coming together there and meeting, and they talk about things, talk about what they want, who's doing what on what day, and what someone else needs to do to help that person, and who's going to do this one with me. I mean, it's really fun. I mean, just to hear them work together the way that they do. And they do have their little arguments and like poke at each other, but that's all they do is they each know how each other are and they just poke at each other and move on. And if they get mad, the other one, goes and apologizes. But it's just funny how the rest of them will laugh at one and they'll say, "Oh, she gets mad like that all the time at us." I mean, it's just really uplifting. To I didn't know them at first. Now I know a few of them, and um, to watch how they harmony with each other is amazing, and how their chat is growing. I mean, it really is growing, and but all those people just they work together so well, and it really makes it a pleasant place to be. And you wouldn't believe some of the silly things that they play. Some of the games they play are really easy. Some of them are easy. Some of them are. It's just they're silly, but they have such a good time. Everybody stays from start to finish. and then they'll have a night just with that music where they sing. They'll just get up there and have music, and all of them will sing anyway. They just sing. It's it's really fun. But that's where I mean, I've been going to places like that. Yes, 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 I am, Trixie. Yes. How did you know? What do you think? What do you think about that? Hello, Joseph. Welcome. Glad you're here. It uh TCA Allison was here earlier. Are you still here, Allison? She might have passed out on me because I meant to tell her. Oh, yeah. I bet she's laying there listening. So I can imagine she's probably tired. I bet she's had a long day. I knew I wouldn't. Some of the girls they don't last very long. Like Alex Erickson, she goes to bed early, and then TCA she does, but they have jobs. They have, and then Kimberly she goes to bed really early. I'm the only night owl, I think. But yes, do you know? Do you like them? Yes, yes. Aren't they more? See, Trixie, we just had. I don't know. Our path. I mean, it's just strange the places that we go. I hated it when I mean it just seems like that we're always on opposite ends of the board here. You're always busy over there, and I'm always you know I just got so into that drama. I got caught up in it, but um, you know I'm like, what is that when you go to the river? You know the river is so rapid, you know it carries you downstream. You got to catch on to a branch. Okay, well, I caught mine right in the face. Oh, I know. I know it. Gosh, I feel so old. All of you guys are so much younger than I am. My granddaughter, I don't know if I told you this. My granddaughter goes, ask her mom, she goes, isn't grandma a little old to be a YouTuber on YouTube? I'm like, what? Yeah, I can't believe she asked that. That really did make me feel old. But yeah, I couldn't believe my granddaughter said that. I always thought I would be the cool young, grandmother, and they would call me, something that didn't sound so like grandma or, granny. Well, guess what my grandchildren chose to call me? Granny. Isn't that wonderful? Oh gosh. You know what? We dictated to create all the drama. Yeah, a lot of it is. I mean, it is pretty. You know what? I could go back. I could tell them what's going to happen in 2 days, and 3 days, and 4 days. It's the same cycle, repeat, except just change the names, and you still have the same rinse, repeat. It just keeps the same crap, and they get more views than the true crime, more than the fun. Where they had try to play games, trivia, anything that you try to come together as a community to do something just so people do it just so that they can interact with each other. Well, half of them don't even listen to what's going on panel when it's that drama and they're talking about pick up what everybody else is doing, and that's what they do. And it's just so that they can be in there together and interact. So why can't they interact in some of the true crime, the missing people, the trivia, the get games when we try to come together as community, anything besides this dogging each other and doing all this stuff that they're doing. Right. You're you're right. You are right. It they you're right. Yes. That's what I always said that they take they take if they repeat a lie so many keep repeating it over and over and over, eventually people will believe it as being the truth. And so, but right, they are harmed. I know. I come out on this end of it happening too for a year, and and I had very few that backed me, and Trixie was one of them that did. And um, it was hard. It was hard, and I had a thick skin. I have a very thick skin, and I had a bad temper, and I have learned to deal with my temper thanks to some of my friends, and I have dealt with I don't know the person that did that to me for a year. Yeah, because I do know that your true self will show everyone um, what kind of person that you are long term. Anyone can fake being someone short term, but nobody can stay the same for a long, long, long time if you're fake. And that always shines because that's what happened is that I kept my mouth shut and and it came out. So that does work. I didn't believe my friend that told me to do that it would be the best thing to do that because I was so hot headed. Um, I didn't believe her when she told me, but I tried it and it worked. It worked, and I'm thankful. So I no longer have that bad temper. If I could um, prevent myself from doing bad things when that person did that to me, um, yeah, I no longer have it in me. So that's weird, isn't it? Because I was mean. My husband used to tell me that I didn't like anyone. So, but yeah, well, I don't know. Lesson learned. Ironically, it's called a smear campaign in the right smear. Oh, is that what that says? Smear. It is smear campaign. You're right. Yeah, and if oh my god, okay, I don't even want to get started on this crap. But people work behind the scenes. They'll be talking behind the scenes constantly, and then they'll say that they don't do anything behind the scenes. But they'll tell on themselves. They'll say, "Oh, I stayed on the friends with my friends all day." It's friends that they so-called friends from YouTube. And they're taking a break from YouTube. Okay, taking a break. This is funny. Taking a break from YouTube is staying on the phone constantly with YouTube people talking about YouTube and talking about people and talking about what's going on at that very moment. Right. I'm right. I know I'm right because that's what they do. Because somebody said it was so funny. They said they were taking a break from YouTube, but um, they were talking to anyone that would listen to them. I was like, oh my goodness, okay. But yeah, now I'm to the point that all these people spouting all this stuff out of their mouths. I mean, the things that come out of their mouths is it's hilarious. What? You're not on YouTube. So that's just fun, right? Yeah, right. Yes, I mean, you just have to find. I don't know. It's hard too. I'm telling you. What do you mean? So regardless of the truth, I have been ruined. So regardless of the truth, I have been ruined. You have, Scott. So I guess you just came from a community and of gang stalking, but I have been a victim for a long time now. Right. Uh, yeah. We're the little we call I don't know we call them the members of the cult. Stalking. Yeah, gang stalking. It's a gang um mentality. Yeah, I do have an idea of what that is. I was stalked on YouTube here for, like I said, over a year. So, and it's hard. It's a hard thing to go through. Trixie, she's been through her hell and back. I mean, with people. Um, yes. Um, you have to know what you stand for, and no matter what these people do or say about you, you know the truth. You know who you are, and you don't have to prove anything to anyone. Demand that they prove what they're talking about. You demand it and see how quiet it gets. Right, Tracy, didn't I? That's exactly what I did. And then they didn't want to talk about me anymore because I was just trying to get his attention. you know? Oh my God, they didn't want nobody mentioning my name. And now I mean, they hardly ever they mention me every day, but they do not mention my name only if it's a slip up. So I don't know. I laugh about it now because, you know, you just, oh my God, it, it was really bad for me. And when I started kind of getting some support, people that I saw cared about me, um, I was thankful that I went through it because I found real good people on here that care about me, and I don't have to worry about them. Yeah, mob mentality. Yes. Thank you, Trixie. I can't think of things sometimes. But yeah, it's, uh, and these people, it's horrible. Our community just now exploded, like I said, like a ketchup bottle that's been out in the sun, and it's spoiled and it finally erupts. That is what happened to us. And Trixie Star, she comes from a community that, the true crime community part of, I mean, I'm connected a little bit, but not as deep as what Trixie was. And those people turned ugly too. I mean, it got really bad in there. It was really bad. And but you have to come together with people um that actually care. I mean that maybe have went through that same thing as you have, and so they understand, and that you don't you have less likely a chance of that happening to you again when you're with people that have been there and don't want to see anyone else go through that. So, right. Yeah. Yes. That's what I said. She does not say my name, but I know who she's talking about. Everybody knows who she's talking about, and it's okay. It is okay. Let them talk. Let them talk. You keep being you. Let them talk. The people that turn on you, the people that turn their back on you, you don't need them anyway. They're not who you want in your life, right? I mean, for me, that was my breaking point. I don't need these people. I'd rather have a handful of good people than a whole damn bucket full of these fake ass losers. And then their true colors come out, and you talk about hilarious. I mean, my abuser, the one that came after me, and she didn't. I wasn't abused. She just she was abused. She was mean. Let's put it that way. She was mean and she was evil. And I don't like to be. I don't know. I don't like to label myself like that, but because I would never allow that. I only let it go. I took it. I let it go a little bit too far, but her true colors came out, and she looks so pathetic. She's not welcome in anyone's chat but one now. So, I'm thankful because I still have those same friends, the same mods, my same people that care about me. And the people that did this to me, they don't have each other and they don't have nobody and they're still fighting and they're just keep moving through people and they're hateful and they've been caught up too. Uh, they've been exposed for really bad things. So um, I'm just happy that I didn't go off half cocked and, you know, like that one person, fly somewhere and stand out in the middle of the street and flip them off. That was funny too. You know what? We could come up with enough funny things about the most ridiculous things that people have done. I mean, it is funny. It is funny. You have to admit. Um, uh, and some of the extremes that these people go through, like going out there that protesting. I mean, the extreme that got to, how far that they're willing to push things, and then they look ridiculous. I mean, I look at a lottery of things that they did, and I just laugh now because they are so out there. Do they not know how they look? Oh, right. Trixie says that's right. You just don't let them. I guess first, they don't define you. Let them motivate and encourage you. Right? That's so weird when I read some of these things because somebody else can say it and it makes sense, but I'm trying to read it and it doesn't make very much sense, but it does. And Right. Yeah. Somebody got put in the hospital. Yeah. I can't, I mean, the things that they, I don't know, the things on here that, and if you let them, um, you can't let them take over every moment of every day of your life. So, I mean, you got to back off. If you can back off, step back and take a look around, evaluate and see, if you wanted to be, that you two wanted to be positive experience or a negative one. I think that's the two choices you pick because these people are crazy. I mean, I hate to say it, I'm afraid I'll say a wrong word, or somebody will take offense to the word I use or something. But these people are just not. You just don't know who you're following. That's what I'm saying. They're just not all right. Um, their way of thinking. I mean, their way of thinking, and the people that follow them. I mean, I can see a little drama, and playful back and forth, and this fussing and fighting back and forth a little bit. But to the extreme that these people take it because they have to one up on people to get a view or to get a subscriber, really? Wow. Or afraid that somebody's going to get your subscribers that, bankroll you every month. Yeah. Or they make up things, on used children. I mean, I don't understand. But, they say that money is the root of all evil. And these people are really treating other people really bad because of money. That's what it all comes down to. If you, if you, hello, Frosty? Hello. Oh yeah, you were in Trixie Stars last night, right? On the panel, right? Oh, these girls sang. They got up there and sung their hearts out. It was so wonderful. I thought it was great. Yeah, I'm smiling now so much about it, thinking about it. They were really funny. Talk about confident. We have a lot of really confident um, young women in our community. And I mean, or that, I don't even know if you call us a community. We're like, what are we, the misfits? Like, um, we're the ones that have flown out there and met and kind of stuck together a little bit and then go our own way and then come back. And now we're kind of all settling. We're figuring out the good ones from the bad ones. It just took us a long road to get around here, didn't it? God, I can't believe it. I can't believe all this stuff. And the people, you think you get it calmed down, and then it'll erupt right in front of your eyes. The people that are your friends, that are really good friends, start they turn against each other, and now that's all out in the, you know what I mean? I'll say, see, Scott. Okay, Scott. Okay. What do you mean? It's an entirely different animal. What do you mean it's an entirely different animal? So you're familiar with our neck of the woods. See, Trixie is from, like, I don't know how it even. She comes from the drama. I mean, she doesn't come from there, but I mean, she got thrown into the middle of it, got it mixed up with her true crime, and the drama just gets mixed into it, and then you are so passionate about the case and stuff that and you're following these people that are supposed to be good, and then it does become drama, and it hurts your heart. You get to know people that you're close to, and she has come out of some of the more toxic places. I mean, I've seen her really fight hard for what she believes in, and she's tough little booger too. She really is tough. But yeah, she's just, I've seen her just jump in and just, it's like jump in with everything you got. I've seen her do that, and that was amazing. I feel like I got entangled, like, I don't know, they weaved my basket with me in it, and I didn't want to be there. So, okay. So, just at these people doing, okay, this crazy one thing. They aren't crazy. Okay. So, what community are you from? Are you from our community? And I mean, what's the difference between what you are going through and what uh Dorothy and Natasha does? I'm not talking about what Dorothy and Natasha does back and forth. And I'm not even, I mean, really, they're jokes. Natasha's a joke. Dorothy right now is a damn real joke. And I'm talking about what people are really seriously doing to each other, like the incident where we had um, people trying to talk someone into going. They were suicidal, and she was on a live, and they were trying to talk her into go ahead and doing it. And she was right there on the edge, and her daughter come in and stopped it all. I mean, that's where we come from. Oh well, really? Well, right. I understand. It's hard to explain. Um, wow. How did you ever let it get to the point to where that you made that you you feel like people are really following you and targeting your work? I mean, are they calling your work? Or are they really going there? I mean, I see it both ways. I mean, it can happen according to what you got yourself into. Oh yeah, Natasha's still around, Trixie. Oh yeah, she got booted. She's made 15, 16 other channels and got booted from there too. She appealed. She got all of her channels taken. She pops up a new one and she got her daughter's channel taken too. And she will do a live and she'll build that up a little bit until she gets greedy and she monetizes, or they catch up to her and they shut her down. And then the next day she'll be up on another one. And she said that it was us that took her channels from her and took her income. And now she's doing makeup sales on there too. She's making about, I don't know, $1,000, $1,500 a day. Yeah. Hi, Mark Klein. I think that you and Trixie have met Mark, and Scott's in here. Mark is my like first mod, second mod. Cement shoes was my first. Mark was my second, but he's been there since very first. I mean, since the beginning. We just been sitting here talking about, I don't know, dumb stuff, I guess. I mean, we've been talking about, what, I don't know, I think a lot of things are funny about what these idiots are doing. I think they all look like stupid fools. I think that I just don't even know what to think about them. I think they all need to go be evaluated, have an evaluation. If you know what, hmm, maybe I should have an evaluation just to kick that off. Each and every one of us should go have an evaluation just to see. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I mean, gosh, God, I bet you. I don't know. It only it's real life. So these people went in real life. You two people went in real life, or it's just real life for you? I'm scared to ask because I don't even know what I would. I don't know what I would do. I would go to the authorities. Is what I would do. That's the only thing there is to do. But you're welcome over here. I mean, anytime, anytime. I don't. I mean, I can't give you any advice on any of that. I mean, that would help you any because I went through my real life. Oh my God, thinking that I was invincible and going through my wild days. Well, y'all just you wouldn't believe the things that I have done and I have been through. But um, it almost got me killed, and I didn't realize that um until it come face to face. Like yeah, you tend to wake up real fast. But have you went to that? I mean, if it, I don't know. Oh, right. Yours is really serious. I am so sorry. Well, it gang stalking. Um, wow, wow. How long does these? I mean, how long do they stay at Target? Joseph. Joseph said he's kicked back in a recliner. Um, wow. I don't even know what to say. I mean, this is something that's way over my head. Anybody else got any suggestions? I don't know. I'm afraid to say anything. I don't know what to say. Right. Uh, right. And I don't know. See, I mean, if anybody went real life on me, I'm sorry, but if they went to my family would laugh at them because I've always been a um, their wild little gem that they wouldn't put anything past me. But and I'm too old for them to go after my job, so uh, they already tried to run me on here on YouTube, and that didn't work. So I mean, I don't know. um, there's only so much they can do to you that you allow them to do. Like you've got to, uh, if you're going to your job, get ahead of that. Go to your employer, tell them what's going on. If any other place that they can hit you at, you go there first and you cover that up, cover it, and say, hey, look, this is happening. I got myself in a mess, and on YouTube, and they know who you are. There's otherwise, if it just, I don't know, just get ahead of it and just and hold your head up and tell them to go for it, and then you could go back at them hard like they're doing you, but that wouldn't do any good at all. Um, you gotta prove who you are, what you stand for. So that's what I did, except that I didn't need to because when I went to I told my kids, what they did? They went and got the video of this girl telling these really bad lies about me. Um, and he put it on his surround sound in his truck, and he broadcast it to all his employees. Yep, and laughed. And they still say my name, my daughter-in-law, and my son will say it every once in a while. But my daughter-in-law, especially, she really teases me about the way this person used to say my name, and so they love me, and they know that and it's not just bad mouthing you. I know. Uh, oh, believe me, I know I got accused of murder. I got accused of murder. So don't even, know. Yeah. Oh my God. Murder and child abuse and oh, being in prison. It was bad, wasn't it? It was bad. So yeah, but I'm not ashamed of who I've been, where I came from, you know. But you've got to set boundaries for these people where that they can't get to you like that. I mean, and if you can't, then maybe, well, I don't like telling people this, but maybe you should not get so deep into YouTube. Don't get so involved with these people. I mean, that's what I'm seeing. Um, I got involved a little bit with some of these people, and um, I don't like um very many of them. I really don't. So I left, and I'm just gonna work it out myself. So, but you can leave a place, change, um, disappear. I mean, like, change your name on YouTube. Do something. I mean, change your name online. I mean, and they know your real name, but make them think that you're not here no more. You know what I mean? I just, I don't, I just, yeah. Oh, yeah, they do. They do go after your family and your friends. Yes, they will. They will. When I started getting really, well, no, I didn't. I started to hide my friends and families list on Facebook, but uh, my friends and family, anybody that I'm associated with, I mean, I have a lot of friends, a lot of family, but they know that I'm just me and I'm gonna do me, and they would not believe it. I mean, next time they saw me, they would be like, "What have you gotten yourself into now?" I don't know. Well, so that's true. But I have a different. Yeah, I mean, I've always been a blabbermouth. I mean, like I had a big mouth. I mean, I talk. You know, I had so many friends. I mean, I don't know. I was like, everybody used to call me Miss Social Butterfly. My husband, he used to really say that. My kids did this. I'm gonna tell y'all this funny story. Okay, um, we would go in the grocery store, and my kids were older. We lived in a little bitty town back in the 80s, So until my kids would say, because they were out there and their friends would be out on the bicycles outside the car, and I'd say, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna run in there and get two things, and I'll be right back. And and Sean would go, "You better not stop and talk to anyone. You better come right back, or I'm coming in there after you." And so I'd run into someone and start talking, and here we come Sean, my oldest son, and he would be taking me on the shoulder. Mom, do you know how long you've been in here? So, I knew everybody. It was just, I did. I just knew everybody in the hotel. Still do. It's so funny. I've been gone for 20 years and I still know everybody and they know me. So it was really cool. But I know. Uh, well, I just don't even. Oh my God, I just don't even know what to tell you. I don't have any advice. I mean, it just seems really serious and way out of my league. I'm sorry. Do you, as channel creators, not have the ability to boot these individuals and block them like in the old days? Yes, you can boot them out of your um, channels and you can block them. If you block them, then you don't see them and they don't see you unless you are a mod. And if you are a mod, then um, they can see you. Do you? Yes. You want to? God, how do I want to do this. You see, I don't know how. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to see how to do it. How did it say? Wait a minute. Let me see. Invite again. Okay. I always screw this up so bad. I don't even know why I do. But I do. So hang on. Mm, Uh, oh, wait. Okay. Okay. I'm trying. What is it doing? Nope. I'm terrible at this, Trixie. Remember that one song? I'm just really bad at it. Because when I go to, um, let me see, I invite someone. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm new at this. I do not do it very much, so you have to kind of, let me see. I'm trying. Okay. Invite a guest. Um, copy. Okay. Let me see. That one did it. God, please. No, it's still not gonna do it. Okay. Now, let me see. Yes. Invite a guest. Copy your clipboard. It's not gonna work. Here. Okay, why don't we do that? Copy. Like, copied. I copied it and I keep copying it and it still does not want to put in the chat. I wonder why. It's not wanting to do that. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm terrible at it, I guess. Wait, is that it? I don't know, but okay, wait. Did that do it? What? I'm sorry. Hello, Genetic Code. I'm sorry. Hi. There, Tracy. There it is. Is that it? That is it, right? What? Okay. Hey, is Kimberly in here? Hey, Kimberly. Hi. Oh, yeah? I've been just sitting over here. I don't know. Um, telling awful things about myself and cracking up at stupid things people do on here. You know, funny things. Did that work? No, well, we were going, I mean, I don't know. Uh, like Trixie Star, oh my gosh, Kimberly and Genetic Code, y'all would have really thought this was funny. She had karaoke, and these girls, I don't know if Frosty's still in here, but these girls sang their heart out for us. And oh my God, it was so much fun. I have not had that much fun in a long time. Well, that's what you have to do. But you're welcome here anytime. I mean, if we can help, we will try. We will try our best. We don't know. We try to be pretty supportive if we can. You know, I don't know. I feel bad because I don't know what to tell you. What? What did she say? What? No, you're good. Uh, it's Kimberly. She was very rude. Oh, I would have dropped what I was doing for her. What are you talking about? What, Trixie? What is she saying? What happened? I mean, not Trixie, but Kimberly. I hope she's being funny. She is. Yeah, I mean, I do stuff like I crack. I don't know. I've been cracking myself up. I think I've been laughing at myself. I can't believe some of the things that I've said. But I mean, I don't know. These morons, you know, and they are. Oh my God, there's so many of them. I just don't even know what to think about it. Talk about a bunch of toddlers. Oh, I just can't do it no more. I'm gonna crack jokes, and you know what? And like some things are just beyond way out there. It's funny. I mean, like Natasha being kicked to the curb and making 16, 17 channels come back over and over. Oh my God. I don't know. It's just so funny. I just can't believe how these people, I don't know, or like Dorothy puts her on medical, crap out there like she didn't know I wasn't going to examine that with a fine tooth comb. Oh my God. I just, I don't get it. If they would just be truthful with everything, they wouldn't have to worry about putting something out there like that and them not being, focused enough on what they really should be doing. And then they tell on themselves by putting those documents out there. Or if they could just tell the truth to begin with, and then they wouldn't have to worry about putting those documents out there to. I don't know. I just think it's funny. These people are retarded. I didn't say that. Okay, I gotta cut that out. How do I cut that out? That's gonna have to be cut out because that's just something I say. Oh, anyway, I don't care. They can say what they want to about me. You know what? I don't have anything on what these people have. What these people have said, I mean, I'm shocked at some of the stuff, so I don't care. And I'm not gonna say, well, what about you? Then, yeah, I did it. I did it. I don't care anymore. I'm tired of their crap. Good Lord. Let's see. Can't touch this. I have bodyguard. Oh my God. Y'all are funny. I laugh at, I don't know, things that you can come up with that you say um, when you get really wound up. It's hilarious. And the way you laugh, I love the way you laugh. We're having to pull a weapon in your chest. Oh, no. Oh, wait, you know what? Oh, wait, let's see if I can get it to come up. Here, I'll give you something, Trixie. Look. Oh, no, I'm just like, yeah, okay, let me see. Oh, man, maybe I can. I'm always doing this when I'm modding now. I'm always doing stuff like this and I crack jokes and stuff, and everybody's like, huh? Because everybody is so head first upside down in this drama that when people say funny things, it takes you a second to break them away from their focus of the negativity and to laugh. It's so hard to get. I mean, I don't know. I got a weird sense of humor anyway. There's your timeout chair. JC, there's your chair. Um, I can't see it on here. Who's not what? Okay, let's see. I guess did Mark leave me? He just took off. Um, Trixie, can you get his channel link and drop it for me? And Kimberly Faith needs to drop her channel link, and Genetic Code needs. Trixie, you have a ranch, don't you? I cannot see. I'm on my phone, so I cannot tell if you have one or not. I don't know if I don't know. I think last time I was so. Uh, you were on panel with me last month, so I don't know if I got to do that yet or not. I know Trixie has one. Trixie, she's fast and all that stuff. There's Mark. I forgot Mark. I was gonna no. Um, Mark, did you you know that you can click on when you're a moderator in someone's chat, you just click on their little bubble and it will take you to their channel. I mean, it'll say at the top, it'll say go to channel, and that's how where you go to get links and bring them back and drop them in the chat. I'm gonna show you that one of these days. It took me a while to get. I mean, it. Trixie, I think, is the one that. She's the one that taught me how to go get them. I felt stupid because I couldn't go get them, but I wanted to try to figure it out on my own and not ask anyone, and so, but I couldn't. Just like that. What in the world is that? Something they say, something OG. What does that mean? Like, I know they say whiskey OG, but I've seen them say OG at the end of other things, and I don't know what that means. No, but from now on, I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about anything like that. Um, I was gonna. Oh, can y'all see each other's wrenches? Because I can't see. I'm on my phone, you know. I did not get around to plugging my laptop in. That's the truth. That's the truth. I didn't plug my. I didn't do it. Oh my god, I didn't. That's awful. Oh yeah, Trixie, I shared yours a couple of times today, and Trixie and Kimberly, um, I am getting some. I'm getting y'all's. You know those that one friend of mine that does the um new channels up and coming. Uh, well, she told me just to give the names of good channels, you know, that I thought was good. And so I gave her y'all's, and she'll make this little, um, I don't know, it's just like just a little bit of something about, you know, your channel. She'll look at your channel and she'll put, you know, your picture or whatever, your channel. But she does this cute little clip thing. I'm so proud of mine. But, and she does, and she announces them, you know, instead of doing something positive for the community, she tries to do that, promote channels. So she does it like that. I really love her too. Um, she does a lot of good for a lot of people. Checking convictions. She's really good. Oh my god. What are you talking about, Joseph? You won't get very far in life. My god. I'm like an old lady and I don't even know what I have no clue what my purpose is. You know, some people know what their purpose is, some people don't. I don't have a clue. And I'm old. I don't have a clue. I don't know. I want to do something, I mean, that means something, but I don't know what that is. Um, and if it means just, you know, watching my grandkids, uh, finding out what kind of parent I was is what I'm doing right now. I'm getting to watch what kind of parent I was. And I am very, very proud. My grandchildren learned to milk goats this morning. My granddaughter got a milking stand and two goats for her birthday. They have started them. They rescue farm animals too, and they have started them uh, a chicken, goat, pig farm. I guess that's what you would call it. Oh, and dog. I mean, they have like those Pyrenees. Oh, they only have like 8 of those. Yeah. My son owns his own business and he has since he was 23, and I'm very proud of him. Very, very proud. And he's teaching his kids. They put a diaper on one of their little goats and took a nap with the little goat. They fed it a bottle and it took a nap in the bed. And their chickens kiss them and their chickens come and sit in their lap. And there's a pig that climbs in my son's lap and rolls over, and my son scratches his belly, and they FaceTime me hours and hours and hours. I mean, constantly. I mean, they would live their life on FaceTime with me. My daughter-in-law, just both of us hang up the FaceTime and do it 24/7. No joke. I have a wonderful daughter-in-law. Wonderful. I was so blessed with her. They've been married over 20 years, and yeah, my grandkids have turned out wonderful. I've got my oldest granddaughter. She is so talented. She can draw, and she can draw people, their faces, and that takes a special ability. And she's already working with her dad. I mean, I don't know. It's amazing. I'm so blessed to get to watch them. So that's what I know is important. And I'm just going to laugh at these people like I've been wanting to do for a very long time. And everybody's like, oh, don't do that. You know what? These petty betties and this bullcrap of them going on about, oh, don't say that and don't do that. That might offend someone. That might do this. You know what? Okay, if you don't want to hear something I have to say, if I offend you, I'm sorry, but not my intention. If I intend to offend someone, I'm going to say, hello, I'm intending to say this to offend you. No joke. Or I'm going to say, I don't care who this offends. So you can't walk on eggshells and try to please everybody and say who you are. You can't do that. And I'm not going to do it anymore. And I'm sorry. And if I don't like someone, I'm going to come darn right out and say, if anybody asks why are you not here, I'm going to say because I just don't like you. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything or just make up something, make up a white lie to make somebody else uh, feel better. When if I don't like them, there's a reason, and that I don't have a reason to make these people feel better. No, I don't. So I guess I've been on here a long time, just yak yak. But um, Trixie, we could get something going with the karaoke back and forth, different channels doing it a different night. That would be fun. I mean, until people, I mean, like, we'll do it one night a week, or, I mean, or I know everybody works and stuff. People are busy, no, you can't, be, that would be unreasonable, but, but I think maybe we could do something that where we switch around and try to, um, do different things on different channels, like the same thing, like switch channels and then do something else. And I don't know, maybe we can work something out to we because it does show support and it gives people confidence. I mean, it does when there's two people like this is the most important thing that I got out of that Trixie last night is your confidence gives others confidence to relax and have fun, and it builds others' confidence in them. So this is a good thing. I think that you should keep going with this. Start your own DJ, like oh, that's funny. Have the DJ, and Tracy go solicit y'all. I can solicit y'all out to other channels. I can, I can. Look, this is funny. I can put y'all on the market, make some money. Oh my god, that's funny. I think that's funny. Oh, Lord. Okay, OG original gang. Oh please, are you kidding? Really? Really? Oh my god, these people don't know what they don't know. They don't have a clue what gangster is. They have no clue. Oh, if they did. And if they lived in the old school, I mean, like that they say they do. I mean, like I understand that there's some that say that that they're older and they should have uh learned their lessons being from the old school, but they didn't because they were probably wasted and didn't know what was going on half the time to learn any lessons, or their head was so thick that it just didn't get through to them. Um, uh, if these people went through heartache and misfortunes that others have had to go through, they wouldn't sit up there on their little high horse saying that they are, channel creators. No, they're not. They're just pieces of shit sitting up there spewing more shit. That's all they are. These people don't realize they are nothing. They've accomplished nothing. Nothing. You can tune in to their channel last week, last year, next year, next week, and it's all going to stay the same. It's going to still be in that same position that they're still going to be sitting there doing the same thing. I guarantee it. So, and a lot of, these, yeah, I'm telling you, I don't know. I just don't even know about, um, I don't know what to do except to do this, you know, laugh and I'm going to make fun of these people that are being ridiculous. When I say something about it, it's not going to be, oh my God, it hurt my feelings or it offended me or I'm mad about it because they hurt someone else. It's ridiculous what they're doing. And their behavior on both sides and the way they act to get it going, to get it to the point where they have it, and the way that their brains are interpreting the information that comes through, filters it, is should be up there on the stage of bright light because you people are ridiculous. If you ever have to go through a hardship, if you have to lose a child, lose a grandchild, go through real DV, go through a child being missing, a murdered child, go through losing someone from cancer, losing someone from COVID, losing somebody close to you, or you having to suffer, or see one of your kids or your loved ones suffer, you having to go through that personally in real life, then this internet crap is a walk in the park. And I refuse to waste one more day going down that same road. I mean, there's things that are funny as hell that happen in the drama community. Take, for example, the person that got on the airplane, flew somewhere, rented a car, drove somewhere, and stood out in the middle of the street and flipped somebody off. That's hilarious as hell. Stupid, expensive, but hilarious, right? It is. But people can be pushed to that limit. But that was funny. She didn't do anything to hurt no one. But these people are pushing it beyond that. I mean, that right there is the max that I think something should go. But that's funny. Stuff like that's funny. But these people they're they're sick. There's something wrong with them. There is something wrong with their insides. There's something wrong with their heart. They're missing their souls. And they need to be the ones to take a good long look at themselves. What are they going to be left with? What are we going to be left with? If, God forbid, something happens to our internet, our electronics, and we can't have YouTube ever again, then what do we have left with? They better start thinking about that. So, all right. Well, I'm going to say good night. Thank you for being here, Joseph. Thank you, Jeanette Cove. That's so special. You come in here. Trixie Star. Kimberly, my little girl, I know that you have to work, and she works so hard. Guys work all week. Um, thank you for being here. I love you so much. It means so much. Y'all, just you handful that was in here tonight, TCA, Mark, y'all mean the world to me, really. I appreciate it. And I'm happy. I'm really happy, and I think it was good. And I'm kind of calmed down some. Did that not, did you try that link, Trixie, that I put in there? Did it not work? See, that's what I need you to see if it's gonna work. Did it work? Or what did I do? Private chat, okay. Oh, wow. Oh my God. What did I do? Trixie, what did I do? I did that again, didn't I? See? Okay. Last time. Remember, Kimberly? I was up on panel. No, was you there, Kimberly? Okay, it was not when you were up on panel with me, but when I went and talked about Dorothy. Tonight I talked about Dorothy. Whoa. Okay. Well, Tracy said that she would come up with me, right? Well, um, I was like, does somebody want to come up? Does somebody want to come up? And everybody's all, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. I was so nervous and everything was just haywire. And I thought that I put it uh in the comment, and it didn't even go in there right. It didn't do anything. Okay, here. I don't, if it's not working, well, somebody's gonna have to teach me how to do that too. But okay, now how? What now? Ask you to show me you, then you can turn it off before I'll let you know. Oh yeah. Oh, you mean like, oh, coming up on panel? Right. Yeah, but then you see, I need to learn how to do overlays because of all the people, what other people are trying to get people's channel. I mean, it's, oh my God, that's so disgusting. You know what they are doing. And I don't know from this, okay, after this weekend, I have the feeling I know who's been doing that crap. But can you see if that works? Love you, Mark. You're wonderful. He's been so loyal. Um, oh gosh, I can't remember their name, but I wrote it down, Mark. Um, there's a guy that I talked to tonight, and he was getting into ghost busting. Um, Me and Mark are a ghost busting team, and we hire out at $59.99 each an hour. I mean, yeah, each of us for 1 hour. Um, that is on our telephone if we handle it over the phone. If not, then we have to go in person and you have to pay for everything that we need. So that could run into some money, right, Mark? We were in Zab Girls when we met and we started that. We almost got kicked out because we were offending people. Oh, because me and Mark do not believe in ghosts, and we were the only two in there that didn't believe in ghosts. So we were just kind of cracking jokes about it. And, Trixie Star, can you see that? Can you see that StreamYard that I dropped? I just want to see if it's working. I mean, oh, you're backstage. Sorry, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm on my phone, so it really is. Okay, there you are. Hey, there she is. That's funny. Okay, are you there? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. No, hang on. I did something. Shit, what am I gonna do? I gotta add you. Okay, add. Okay, there. How's that?
There we go.
There you are.
Great.
There
Can
you
you hear
are.
me?
Sorry, I'm sorry, guys. My, I do have ADHD, so, but I control it very
Okay.
well. I mean, except I'm unorganized, but if I get distracted a little bit, you have to bring me back, to
It's okay.
focus.
I
Sorry.
just waited back here. I figured you'd see me eventually. Hey, everybody in chat.
How have you been? I mean, since before last night.
Good. Well, I was
Good?
gonna go live tonight. Yeah, we were gonna do a live, but my friend there, she got COVID, so we put it off for now until this week coming. But we're gonna definitely be doing another one, and I'm so excited. And
I
Scott
know.
owes me a duet, so I'm excited for that too.
These girls are just they just work so well together. I don't know. The Just the way that they mesh together too. So it was
But
really
you know,
I was so
I
glad to
was
see you live.
seriously, I was seriously
She
trying to follow the green, and it just was not working.
That's so funny. It was so funny because yeah, she would go well she was going a little fast and you were going a little behind. It was so funny. I was like
Oh yeah,
it
it was
was. I was
great.
laughing so hard, but it was cool. We needed that. Everybody did need that. But they
I
went for
tell
a long
you,
time too. Everybody was so interested. I mean, they did. It kept their interest. Everybody didn't care.
yeah.
They didn't.
3 hours, almost three
Yeah.
hours we
And
went.
no one, see,
Yeah.
they just wanted them to keep singing. No one had the confidence to jump up there and do it too.
And you
But
picked our best song that we did,
I
and that was "Kiss
know.
Me." Yeah, we were
Yes.
definitely on sync on that one. We did good.
Yes, you were. Y'all sounded really good on that. But we're just trying to, Gen X, like, um, like Kimberly, the Kimberly Faith that's in here, she's a sweetheart, and I love her to pieces. She's just wonderful. But um,
You have the best
we
chat.
met
Like,
we met later on. I mean, I don't know. We met just cross paths, you know, and she's a really she's introduced me to some really good people, and there is, I mean, like you know, there's this little bitty bucket of people that are good people on here
mhm,
that really want to do good and fun things and uplift each other and you know make friends, and we're
yeah,
this little bitty bucket that's dropped down in this big ocean,
mhm.
of these wicked idiots that, I mean, I've just never seen anything like it. I was like,
Scott, you're okay with the language thing. I'm pretty laid back with that. I tend to let things slip that I probably shouldn't. So you're good on
yeah,
that.
we all have potty mouths.
Yeah,
Um,
right? We have the tendency to do it, especially if we're
yes,
passionate
we
about
do.
something
I
or,
try to be
yeah,
better, and I
triggered.
try to say that I'm not going to say anything, or I'm not going to say that, I don't know, I'm
It's
not going to
hard.
slip up and say something that's going to offend someone. I'm not going to promise that because
Yeah.
I might. I might,
Yep.
put your fingers in your ears is all I can tell you because I don't know, the real world just does not function and does not cater to everyone's needs. I mean,
No.
just you can't. It just doesn't. And
And
for us,
people, there's no low that they won't go. So you really
right?
have to protect yourself as well.
And
Yeah.
I mean, and I mean, we I don't understand. Like we love people um in spite of their flaws.
Yeah.
When you love someone, you love them in spite of their flaws. In spite, I mean, if they don't agree with you, you love them anyway. I mean,
Love them
that's
through
just
it. Yep.
it. But on YouTube, it is let's you know
Brutal.
dissect
Brutal.
every thought, every word that comes out of someone's mouth, every move that that person makes, and let's put it underneath the microscope and make people do flips and oh my god, it's just ridiculous. And when you try to go around and do that, I had found myself entangled in this web I did where I had friends against friends in the same chat dogging each other right there in front of you. And I started crying and I'm like, okay, that's it, I'm done. See y'all.
See,
I
that
had to.
toxicness is a lot for people. And when
And
you have people that come here that are already weak, they don't stand a chance to fight
right,
against these
they
people. They
don't stand,
don't.
they don't. And that's where I try to stand up for these people, right?
Mhm.
But it, and you try to a certain extent, but then you have to look at it rationally because
Yeah.
these
Yep.
people, if they're going to take your advice when you give it to them the first time and do, and run, get out of it, or they're going to keep seeking it, keep going to where it is. So, you know,
Well, well, a
you
friend of
gotta,
mine, she has a great quote, and it's, "You can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make 'em drink."
that's what my
Right?
mom used
So,
to tell me.
yeah. Yeah, you can do that, but you can't make them drink. So, you can
But
warn them, but if they don't heed that, then that's on them, you know? You can only do
hmm
so much.
you're right. And
Now, in our community where I'm from, now, because I am originally from the Chris Watts community, I was with Natasha. Actually, I was with Brittany, Mysterious Case Files and Mysteriously Brittany.
uh-huh.
And then I left and I went to the Summer Wells community, which is where I was really popular mod for everybody. But um, here there's a guy, his name is Doug from Northport, and another YouTuber went real life on him, found him at his home, and put him in the hospital. They almost killed
What?
him. Yeah, the
Here
guy,
lately?
this just happened. Another
Oh,
YouTuber and him, I guess, had a falling out, and the guy drove to his house and beat him so bad that it almost killed him. Yeah, put him in the
Oh
hospital.
my God.
And that's what people don't understand. Like, yeah, this is all fun and games, but you
Hmm.
pick the wrong person
Right.
and
And
bad things will happen. You know what I mean?
there's so many wrong people,
Yeah. There's
I mean,
people who
because
don't care.
you don't know who
No.
you're dealing with. I mean, you
Yep.
really don't. And
I mean, that's the horrible thing about YouTube is anybody can start a channel, right? So it can be a
right,
criminal, it can be a robber, it can be a murderer. You don't know.
right.
All you
You're
see is
right.
a face on a screen. You don't know that person is them.
And look at the things that I mean, look at the people that are, I mean, predators, and
Yep.
there are people that do this. I mean, I don't know. There's people that really enjoy getting other people hurt too and stuff. They enjoy, they want to destroy people, but and some people want to just really destroy them. I mean,
See, I don't know about you
uh,
guys, but our community is really big with scamming right now. I mean, the money that they're getting from people, the one
oh my God,
creator bought a brand new car flat out with cash, brand new. That's
yeah,
like $60,000. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So if they're
right.
making that much money, like imagine
And
how
the,
much they're
and they're
making.
scamming people, and the ones that they're getting to, that they're being able to scam, are the weaker ones, the ones
Yeah.
that are lonely, that may be on Social Security sitting at home and lonely, no family, and
And just
or
want
the
a
ones
friend.
that do have money, that got, you know, their spouses die and they're alone, and so they pay somebody for the friendship. I
Yeah.
mean, they're dishing that money out to them, and oh, we know that's what's going on right now in our community. Girl,
Because
you
they
wouldn't.
want to
I mean,
belong, right? I
yeah,
mean,
and the scamming. Um, that
yeah.
Natasha, look at
Oh
she did
my.
she's making about $2,000 a day. I guarantee it. I'm not kidding. And
I
but I
can't
mean,
believe she's still
but
going. Like,
yeah,
holy
but
shit.
it's to the point to where I don't care what she does. I mean, her people, she's done it long enough. People have proven it, that what she's done. If her people can't
Yep.
see the people that are paying her, they want to. So let them do that. And if
Mhm.
they stop talking about her, she'll go away eventually. I mean, you won't know what she's doing. I mean, you just won't. And
Well,
but
she's the one creator that I've seen that has so many clip channels about them.
mhm. And she
Like,
said
she
that
has a lot.
these are people that hate her for no reason now.
Okay.
I mean, and
Right. We know different.
everybody's lying to her. Did you see her scam, that last scam, that $20,000 for that lawyer's son?
No, See, I
She
left
got it. She
pretty
got it
early
within
on.
what, 4 or 5 days? 4 or 5 days, I think.
Wow.
Wasn't it Kimberly? I don't know if Kimberly knows either. But yeah.
$20,000?
Oh, but that's not. She does a new GoFundMe every day. They just paid. Okay, they sent her on vacation, and then 4 weeks later, she put up another one for $5,000 for her. She was stressed out. She needed to go on vacation again for wanting to rent a beach house when her grandma owns one. She took that $20,000 to the casino. I bet. Yeah, she sure did.
Oh, yeah.
And then uh she does a new GoFundMe every day. And then the vacation, she got like $9,000, $10,000 for a vacation, and she only was gone less than 4 days. And then she said that
Wow.
that all of us ruined her vacation because uh, people, her mods went into somebody and modded for somebody else while she was gone. No, it was horrible. So
Oh my
I mean,
goodness. See,
first it was $5,000 for the vacation. Okay, then she filled that up within 2 or 3 days, and then after she got that, she did makeup sales in between, and she was making between $500 and $1,000 a day on that. Okay, then she wanted $3,000 for her kids to do anything they wanted on vacation, and then she needed another 2,000 for something else.
wow.
And this is every day. This is $5,000 for the vacation that was 4 weeks before that. new air conditioners. She said that her air conditioners wasn't adequate. New um people broke her door in, so she needed new camera equipment. But nobody's ever seen any of this stuff that she's got a new spa, a new jacuzzi, um, you name it. She's going strong. I'm telling you, she's doing another fundraiser right now.
Wow.
It, and this is every day. I mean, since she found out she could do those fundraisers, when she raised that $20,000, and then I knew exactly what her pattern was going to be. That it's none of, she won't tell the lawyer's name. It's nobody's business. She got all three of her channels taken down, and she still says she has this $20,000 lawyer on retainer. That's going to fix all this. She can't. It can't be. If she had a lawyer, they never would have been taken down.
Right.
It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
she
And
had
that
took it to
Gabby,
court.
oh, and she did this. They did a foundation. It was Gabby Petito Foundation, and she was supposed to um do all the super chats and on a certain day or something. And it was supposed to all go into that Gabby Petito Foundation, and there
Uh-huh.
is no record of any donation being made. Period. Nothing. She didn't even mention it again after she brought the funds in.
Oh
And
wow.
people ask her, and she'll say, "It ain't none of your damn business." And if people want refunds, she'll say, "You're not getting a refund."
That's terrible.
It's
I
hilarious.
just
Oh, and then,
you
oh,
have to
go
let
ahead.
people see for themselves though, you know what I mean? You can't you can't really make them see it.
You can't, and that's what
Can't.
I was right in the middle of it, because she made me so furious scamming these people, and after a while I said, "Oh my God, you can only open if these people don't have their eyes open after that 20,000 and that she's doing it every day, and all her content is now is bashing people and putting her PayPal Cash App and tell them she's starting another fund and it's only at a percentage, and she'll give them a percentage of how much they have to give her that day. There's something wrong if they don't see that, and if that more power to them. I'm done with it. I don't care if they don't see it. I don't. I mean, let them, just let them. I don't care. I just don't. You can't. You have to pick your battles, and I chose to walk away from this battle. It's not mine. So, and are you still there?
Yeah, honey, I'm here. I'm listening.
Okay. Okay, you got quiet. So I kind of babble on
Alrighty.
sometimes, but I don't
No,
know.
it's okay.
It just goes on and on into things that I don't know. I just don't know. And people like they'll they'll it, they'll tell you they'll beg for gifts, and they'll say, well, they sent me a gift, so they can be a moderator. I'm like, what? I just cannot believe what goes on. It kills me. So you might as well laugh at it, right? But that Bean Boozled, we did really have a good time. It was it was really it was fun. They said that the funniest part was at the end when we were all gonna. There's like this one really really bad one. At the end we were gonna all eat it at the same time, eat that color at the same time. Well, I thought that we were supposed to go ahead and do it, so I went ahead and popped mine in my mouth and started chewing it up, and I got the bad one. And they were
Oh, was
just
it
sitting there
bad?
watching. Yes, they just did. They hadn't ate theirs yet, and I didn't know. And I go, "Oh my God, this is really bad." And I was going on and on about how bad it was, and they go, "Well, I guess since Cheryl has already eaten hers, and we haven't." And I'm like, "What? Y'all haven't?" And they're like, "No." They said that they better go ahead and do it. I said, "Well, that means that I won then, right?" Because they were scared to put it in there because it was so bad.
Yeah, I can't
And
handle stuff like that. I'd throw up. Ooh.
I do too. I have the weakest stomach in the world, girl. My boys used to could just describe something, and they still can, and I will get sick. And they started laughing at me. My kids, my family, everybody was laughing at me because they knew I would not make it through the first bad one I got, and I made it through all of them. I did it. It was
You
hard,
did
but I
it.
did it.
That's
I did
awesome.
it. And then they dared me. After that, they dared me. They would tell me two different colors and put them in my mouth at the same time. They dared me, and I did that too. Yeah, I did.
Oh my God,
I was
that is
I
so
was shocked,
funny.
but I just kind of got. You know what I did? My big mouth. I talked in between doing it. I would talk and get. I would just rattle, and I would get not focused on the bad taste. What it was going. See the buildup. What I think is so bad to me is thinking about it. So I had to talk in order not to think about it. And so my big mouth, we were getting picked. We would go around and we would get to pick who we wanted to do it. And I was rattling so much they would pick me because I was talking so much. I'd get picked every time because I was talking. It was funny. It was cool though. It was so much fun. But we're gonna continue it. We're
What
doing
channel did you do this on? Was it on your channel?
Gen X. Um it's I sure don't know how to fucking go get it. It's Gen X, GEN, and then the X has entered the room. That's the name of her channel. Oh, we
Okay.
did it. Oh, I'm sorry. Gen X is the one that put it together. I'm sorry.
I'll
Um,
check it out. I
a-
think I subscribed to her actually.
Ask Your Bartender is the channel that we were on this last time, but next time it'll probably be on. We're gonna switch it around a little bit. But we're gonna add creators that want to do it and subscribers that want to do it. We're going to, if you want to do it, all you have to do is get the game, and we're going to go. We're doing number 6 next. We started with number 5, and then we're going to do number 6 next. So anybody that wants to do it, we're
So
having
what
a
do
hard
you do?
time finding. You purchase the game.
Mhm.
It's the it'll be the 6th edition. We're having trouble finding it right now, but
Okay.
it I got it for $7.50.
That ain't bad.
No, and you can play more than once. I mean, like there's enough jelly beans to play a lot of games. Um, but we're just doing, we're going in the series, series 5, series 6, and it's it's different flavors of jelly beans. And next time the
Okay.
creators that want to do it, they just get the game and then they just add them and we all go cam up and we all do it on camera. It was fun. We were
Yeah, that
really,
sounds like fun.
yeah, and we're going to add some competition to it, I think. We're going to get the creators that originally, the ones, us that started, and we're going to put our heads together and we're going to come up with some competition, maybe a creator partner up with a subscriber. Because
Okay.
we had a couple of subscribers on there too. And it was one of the girls had never been on camera before, never been on a panel before, and she did it, and it was fun. And now I see her all over the place, and I see her as a guest on the panel now. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So
Yeah, I'll
it was,
check that out. I'll
yeah,
join. Heck yeah.
it was so much fun. And like the day after, I had like uh, 7 or 8 creators the next day that messaged me alone wanting to do it with us because she said if any creator wants to, just let us know.
Mhm.
And like my side of my friends, they were messaging me, I want to do that. I want to do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
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 And so and then I got in touch with her. I said, we need to start some competition here. And I think that would help all the communities maybe put down this drama and replace it with competition, fun competition to where we're having fun. We're all, rooting for, you know, I just think it would be fun because all the ones in there said they had a really good time, even the ones in chat, and I could not see chat that night. But yeah, they all said they really had a good time, and I think that we need to do that.
Well, I look forward to it, and I look forward to Scott
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Joe and Mark and everybody joining us
yeah.
for karaoke, and we
I and
do trivia
I know
too.
genetic code, and I know that we can get them to sing. I
That would
know
be
I can get.
awesome.
I know there's just so many that would do that, and I think we need to do the same thing with the karaoke thing.
Right, we could take turns on everybody's channels.
Right.
You know what I mean? Come to
Yes.
yours and mine
Yes.
and hers.
We could get some. I mean, and then once we get comfortable, we could do some competition.
Mhm. Yeah. Or do like a
We
sing off, or
yes,
um we could
we
do
could.
a song challenge where you have to
Yes.
like finish the words to the songs, every word,
Yes.
or you get buzzed. Yeah, that would be
I've tried.
fun.
I've tried that minute. That's hard. I
Yeah,
tried.
some songs I don't know.
Yeah, but it's fun. I mean, because I used to play along with. Remember that there is a game show that was like that. You finish the sentence of the songs. I used to never miss it. I played it every night, every time I could. It was a lot of fun. And I think if we do that with a couple of things and get people focused on something else, people will start seeing that we're having a good time in spite
Right,
of
the
what everybody has.
positivity and the
Right,
distraction would be great
right. And
against all that negative
yeah, and when you get
out
people,
there.
in competition and thinking about what their buddies that are participating and what they can do to help their buddies to advertise or whatever they need to do. I just think they'll be in there rooting, just I don't know, I just think that it would be a positive thing. I think
It
that we
would
could
be,
really do
right?
it.
And
Yeah.
then it also helps people open up and overcome their fear of, confidence and stuff like that. And
Right.
it'll help people to start new channels maybe, because we really need new channels to
Yeah.
you know what I mean, to overcrowd the bad ones. Hey,
We need
Frosty.
some to
Love
come.
you.
We need some to come from positivity instead of negativity.
Mhm.
Because these channels that people are popping up is from negative. It really is. These people are negative. They're going in a negative mind frame. They're starting their channels under negative circumstances, and
Well,
it's
they'll come
not
in and
working.
trying to destroy you, right? They
Right.
sabotage. That's what
Or
trolls do.
yeah,
So we have
or
to
or thinking that
be
that
mindful.
they're going to make money and they see dollar signs and they'll stomp on
Mhm.
anybody or do anything to anybody to get there. And we
I
just
don't put
need to.
a cash app. I'm not monetized. I'm not looking to do that. I'm just looking to have a place to go at the end of the
Mhm.
day to
Right.
just unwind with my people, you know?
Right. And I had my community page and I'm thrilled pink over it. That's all I care about. You know, when I
Yeah, you
hit a
can share
thousand,
things.
when I hit 1,000, that's not going to matter at all. I mean, my community page, that is what I was shooting for.
And you got it.
Yeah. I want to learn how to do
Yeah.
polls. I don't know what you have to do to be able to do polls.
I don't know the requirements. See my friend Frosty in chat.
You know, because I see everybody doing polls all the
Um,
time,
that's
and
the
I
one
want
that
to do.
has COVID, but she knows a lot about doing the channels and stuff like that. She's the one who kind of taught me,
Mhm.
because I'm a good mod, just not a creator. So I'm kind of new to it, but she's
Well, I was,
amazing with it.
I was, you know, I was not good at any of it, so I'm just kind of learning both ends. I mean, and I'm finding out that uh, you can be a mod for too many channels too.
Oh yeah, I mod
Yeah,
for over 60, 65 channels,
yeah.
and that's within
Yeah.
4
Oh, I
different
know.
communities, so
Well, I know you got it a heavy load, but I
it
I
could
was
be
trying to
rough.
be there for every live, and try to like one day, okay, the first day I said they just kept popping up. I was one right after another, and when my husband come home in the evening, I was still on there doing it. I hadn't taken a break. I was like, oh my god, this is bad. This is like a full-time job.
It is,
So
right? I mean, if
yeah,
you put the time into it, it's
yeah,
time consuming and it's a lot of work. So
and
like
I just
I moving forward when I do grow, I do want to make sure I do something special for my mods. You know what I mean?
right,
Because it is
yeah.
tough.
It I mean, like, I'm really loyal to, um, 2 or 3, channels, as far as one of them is a new channel, and I make sure that and I've been there since day 1, so I make sure I'm there every time. And
Right.
she doesn't go crazy and go she doesn't do it for, I think, 2 hours as long as I've ever seen her go, and that just shocked her. But, she does Sunday mornings, and every Sunday morning,
Hmm.
but she only goes for about an hour, and, um, but I'm real loyal to her because she's a real sweet person, but, um, and then Alex, my friend Alex, I mean, she has a lot of mods because her channel is just growing and growing and growing, so, I mean, I can go back and forth on some of them with her, with hers. She has,
Right.
you know, a lot of mods, so, but, some of them I don't even have time to get over there to their channels when they pop up.
Actually,
Mm,
I put Frosty's link in the chat.
okay, cool.
She's the one that was on stage with me. She's the one who does my channel with me and sings and stuff. So we'll be singing on her channel sometimes, mine, and then
And
we're
um,
well. Go ahead. Did I lose you? Uh, Hey everybody. Sorry, she must have lost internet for a minute. So, can you hear me? One in the chat. Frosty, this is Scott and Joe and Mark and Kimberly and I think Genetics was going to sleep, but they're gonna join us. Thank you, Scott. They're gonna join us for our next karaoke night. So Scott actually made a deal with me to do a duet. So I'm excited. We have a guy to join us. It's gonna be great. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, I think she lost internet. This happened last time I was on piano with her, but she's usually right back. So I'll stay up here and keep you all busy. But definitely step up to Frosty's channel because, like I said, we do sing over there and we cover her channel's more for like true crime cases and stuff like that. And we do some, laid back things sometimes. She has another channel that she does a lot of motivational and um, like calming and ASMR, I believe it's called, because she has a voice that just puts you right to sleep. I can drop her link in chat too for that one. It's called Frosty After Dark, but um, she's amazing. She is under the weather right now with COVID, but she'll be all right. She's a tough one. But I am from this community. I met broken through the Chris Watts community, but I did leave and I haven't been back. So to hear all this stuff that's going on is really, it's really sad that some things just don't ever change, I guess. Oh, Mark, you're so sweet. Oh, that link. Yeah, let me go grab the Frosty After Dark one. And like I was telling them, Frosty, they play Bean Boozled on Genetics channel, and they're looking for people to join along and stuff like that. So I told her, sure, that we are always up to having fun and doing stuff. So um, we'd come over and check it out. Oh, I'm having trouble here. Oh, finding it. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I bet her computer died or her phone. She did say that it needed to be charged. She was on her phone. So I bet you that's what. Okay. Finally found it. But I'm looking forward to the Bean Boozled and stuff and coming over to all your channels. We love meeting new people. There we go. I dropped it. If I miss anybody's link, just let me know and I will definitely drop it in the chat for everybody. But yeah, I wanted to tell her before she left that Mark needed his wrench, but she kind of left us. So we'll wait till she comes back. If she's coming back, I would imagine so. Hopefully. But thank you guys for coming in tonight. It was nice to meet you all. She fell into a rabbit hole. It's easy to do on these YouTube streets, right? But and I'm one of them people, if I look into something, I mean, I go deep. I find something, I have to know more and know more, know more. So I can get caught up in all kinds of black pit holes. Yeah. That's why, like, I want to do a lot of cases that are unsolved and, like, hard to explain. You know what I mean? Unusual circumstances. I want to start doing cases like that too. Um, they interest me a lot. I'm not big on ghosts. I don't like that kind of stuff. So my story is going to mess with your head, Trixie. Honest. I can't. I'll look for it. I'll definitely check it out. Um, honestly, I've been around these YouTube streets and I've been doxxed by Natasha. I've been attacked. Not just by her, but by several creators. So I can understand how I can get on here for people. It's good to be supportive, and to let people know that, they don't run this, you know what I mean? Just unsubscribe, don't watch, and just go to a place where you can find that you fit in. That's why I like our channel because we welcome everybody and we don't pass judgment, and we don't do the whole drama thing. We're just not about that. I know I didn't come to YouTube for drama. I came to help and make a difference, but it's easy to get caught up in that. That's very easy. And I tell you, they do make a killing. Like, people, don't give your money. Stop giving money. Like, you're sending people on vacations. What about you? Why don't you go on vacation with your money? Like, I just don't get the people that do that. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But she's not back yet. So I don't know if she's coming. And I can't end her life for her, or I would. Let me see. No, I'm on disability. I don't have what you speak of. Oh, right. No, it's the creators that take advantage of people, that oh, you have a broken back. Oh, God love you. That's the worst. I've heard that's the worst. I'll pray for you. I will. But no, a lot of people don't have money, right? And a lot of people, they give because they feel moved by the passion to wanna help and to wanna do good when there's people out there that take advantage of it? It's sad. That's why you just gotta really be careful. Oh, good. You can walk, good. Oh, that's good. At least you can still get around. Yeah, with your back like that, I can't imagine you can lift very much. That would be limiting. Oh, she hasn't come back yet. I might have to pop out and end the show for her because I don't know if she's coming back. The live will still go on, but I just won't be on the panel. Do what I have to. We some pieces, no way. Exactly. And I'm sorry, but I understand there are people out there that use YouTube as a means of income, and I don't knock anybody for that. You do the time and provide the content. That's great, but at least be honest. You know what I mean? Do it honestly. Don't do it under fake circumstances or to, you know, purposely seek people out for their money. If I was out doing video after video and providing content, yeah, you deserve to get reimbursed, right? Or have someone donate to you or your channel. But oh my, geez, God, that has to be terrible. I know I pulled my back out before and it was like the worst pain ever. I couldn't move, I couldn't sit. Yeah. Oh, you're okay, Frosty. I'm just waiting for Broken to come back. I hope you feel better, Frost. But yes, Watts and Summerswell's case brought a lot of nuts. You know what, Mark? Yeah, I'm 100% behind that one. It sure has. Like, I started with the Watts and then I moved to Summerwells. But see, I thought NC was like the worst coming from the Watts community. But then I came to Summerwells and met BK, and it's like, makes NC look like a saint, like an angel. Like, it's bad. But you kinda have to weed it out, and she did, she kicked herself off. I think her phone died because she did say that, it was dying, and then she said about not having the computer in front of her, so I can't wait to hear you sing with me, Scott. That's so exciting because yeah, me and my friend Frosty here, we were on we were on singing. It's going on 3 hours. I mean, not quite, but almost. And everybody was like giving us different songs to sing and stuff. And chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder, bad lungs and heart. Oh, dang, Scott. Be careful with that COVID going around. Oh, shoot. Sorry, the C word going around. Yeah, you have pre-existing conditions can be dangerous. I'll still pray for you though. But at least you'll come sing with me and I'm excited for that. We tried to get people to come up and nobody would, but we rocked it. We were singing Bohemian Rhapsody and um Kiss Me was one. Uh we did I like Big Butts by Sir Mix-a-Lot. Um Celebration, we did that one. We just had everybody in the um oh my god, it's terminal? I'm so sorry, Scott. Well, you come join us and we will have a lot of fun. I'm so sorry to hear that. I love you guys in chat. You guys are like the best chat ever. You guys are so sweet and kind. I can't wait for you guys to join us. Yeah, I have to look that up. I don't know much on that. Hopefully, Frosty gets better soon and she's able to sing again with COVID. Well, I did it again. See, this is why I shouldn't have a channel because I see things, they just come out before I get a chance to realize it. Right? It was a gong show. It was fun. We had everybody laughing. I was in tears, and I'm trying to sing through laughing. It was something else, but yeah, like we can. I was thinking about like we could do the song offs, and you have to sing a song, and then once you stop the song and pause it, you have to be able to finish the rest of the chorus word for word, or you get buzzed. Like we can just, mix it up on different things, and there she is. Hey, are you back? Are you muted?
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, there you are.
My phone died, and then the second I stood up to grab my charger, my electricity went out.
Oh no.
Pitch black in here, and I'm just like, oh my god, what am I gonna do now?
Did you get? Are you on?
I couldn't find my charger, and so I found a flashlight finally. So I got my electricity back and plugged my phone
Good.
in. I'm glad you just kept going. That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah, I was talking it with the chat. You have the best chat ever. They're so sweet.
That has happened to me before, and I actually did a channel with this girl. I mean, we were partners, and she would just in the stream, she would not even tell them bye or nothing. She would just end it.
Oh, she would get shy, and yeah, I figured you'd be back because you did say about your phone dying. I was like, I bet you died.
I said, I was just freaking out. I was hurrying as fast as I could. I was like, oh no.
Oh no, you're good. The chat kept me busy. I guess I let out a secret of Frosty's over here.
You're what?
I love you, Frosty. I love Frosty. She's over here chatting with us, and I told her
Yeah.
secret. I keep saying
Now,
the C word that we're not supposed to say, but it comes out. Like I don't think about things before I say them, and by the time I say them, I'm like, ah, not supposed to
well, I
say
mean,
that.
what does that do to us?
I guess it's a word that triggers YouTube or something, and I guess they can like I don't know. Frosty, do you know how it works?
Because I
Like
was
there's
thinking,
certain words you're not allowed to say
I,
because it'll flag it.
I thought it has something to do with monetization, but I could be
I
wrong. Because I hear these
don't
people,
know.
using all kinds of words and all kinds of things and saying it's
Yeah, see,
terrible.
I know rape was one and suicide, I think. But I don't think that they can take your channel for someone saying it because you never know what people are going to say when you come up, you
Right.
know?
Well, I mean, I don't.
Not nice, Frosty.
That right there is an epidemic right now. I mean, there should be. There's nothing wrong with saying that word. That's so crazy. It's like
Well,
saying
that's
something's wrong
what
with the
I
flu.
thought. Like, if you are going to try to speak out and be an advocate for, people that are suicidal, you're going to kind of have to say the word, right?
Right. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't understand that. Why they would
I
do
mean,
anything to people for that.
I'm just never. I don't know. I've never heard that.
Hey, Brooke, and I have a question. Have you ever heard of a frozen cupcake?
Heard of what?
A frozen cupcake?
Hang on. Hang on a minute. I can't hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
Have
Sorry,
you
I had
ever
to
heard
turn
of frozen cupcakes?
it. Ice cream frozen cupcakes.
I guess so. Frosty, she introduced me to these frozen cupcakes.
Are they
And
like ice cream with cake on the outside and ice cream on the inside?
hold on, I'll
Or
let her
they
answer.
she
Oh,
has
she said it may demonetize you. She's not sure. If
oh
you're
yeah. It
monetized, it might
demonetizes
take
you.
a yeah.
That's what it is. It's people that they watch those words because that you're not ad friendly if you use those words.
Got ya.
I'm not ad friendly anyway, never
Yeah,
will
me
be.
either. I'm not. Nope, me either.
I wouldn't want to have to watch what I said and stuff like that. Um, for money. I mean, because if they're using certain words that keep people from making money off those certain words. What about all these other nasty words they're using?
Right? Jeez.
They should put them,
I've
I don't
never
know.
been called so many horrible things like I have on here. Words that I didn't even know existed, I've heard on here.
Me either. I mean, I was
Frosty
shocked.
said, I think it's saying false facts about those things. Oh. Okay.
Oh, false facts about. Okay.
I
Well,
gotcha.
okay.
Then yeah, that's deserving if you're gonna lie about a suicide or something like that. Yeah.
Right.
That's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying, Scott. Screw censorship. I hate being censored. It's horrible.
people. I've never seen so many crazy, idiotic people.
And they
Um.
do. They criticize every word you say and they pick it apart.
Oh yeah.
Like
I mean,
I've said retarded before. It doesn't mean I'm making fun of people that are slow or
right.
anything like that. Like I don't
That
mean it like that.
that's
And they
not
try
what
to
we
spin
mean.
it. Yeah. I
No, it's
hate
not what we
that.
mean. I mean, like it doesn't mean the same thing. We don't because you know what? Because we were raised a different way, and I raised my kids a different way. That you people with disabilities are not that. I mean, they are not called that.
Right.
I
I
mean,
don't call them that.
that is a big difference. There's people with disabilities, and you know, if you're raised to make fun of people and use that word to make fun of people, then it's wrong. But
Right.
if you're just not raised that way to even think in that mind frame of making that you're trying to
Using
hurt
it in that
someone.
negative way. Right.
Right.
as a weapon.
Everything's
Yeah,
negative.
no.
It's petty Betty's is what I call them because um and for them to and it's wrong for you to say or do the same things as what they are doing them right at the current moment. They can do it, but no one else is allowed, or they can tell
Rules
who.
for thee, but not for me. Right. I
That makes
agree.
no sense. But
Hypocrites. That's what they are.
right, and I just can't do it no more. I mean, I played nicey nice, and I've tried to do the right thing and be kind hearted, and which I am in general. I am good generally, but I am not going to be nice to these people that do not deserve it. I'm just not going to. I'm just not going to do it.
Right. And you
I'm
shouldn't
not.
have to, but also don't let YouTube create a monster out of you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Always
And
stay positive and go positive places because, sorry, that was my phone. Because you
right,
don't want people to jade you. And I've
right.
come along like that on here. I've become a little bit jaded and judgmental, and I don't like that. So, yeah, definitely don't let people do that to you.
Yeah, I mean, I was real, I guess coming into this, yeah, I was real judgmental, really. And I had a
Hmm.
really hot temper. But after seeing how I was judged based on lies, just blew me out of the water. And
They do prey
I
on
have
the
noticed,
good-hearted people. They do, Scott. You're
yeah,
right.
and I have noticed on here that, you know what? Um, I think that these people would rather listen to the hopped up version of a lie than to hear the truth any day.
I
The
I
truth
agree.
truth is boring.
Yep. It doesn't fit their narratives, right?
Right, right. Just I mean, like um oh my God. Dorothy said that I was in jail my whole kid's childhood for killing my granddaughter. Now, you look at just that right there and see what kind of sense that makes. And do you know how
Yeah.
many people there was so many people believed her? It was
Oh
unreal.
my God.
Unreal. And oh my God. And I don't know. I was just
Don't
like,
let it get to you.
she knew who I was. She knew where I come from. She knew, I put myself through college and I worked. At one time, I tried to work 4 jobs, and 2 of them were full time, and
Oh wow.
raised my kids. So doing that, I don't think that I spent their child. And Sean, my oldest son, he comes when he heard her say that on that video. He goes, "Well, Mom," he goes, "Who do you think raised us then?" Yeah. I mean, yeah, she said that I committed murder and that I was fixing to go back to prison for abusing my um granddaughter and almost killing her. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. My granddaughter that's 19. Yes. Oh, well, the one that's 19 is the one I murdered when the kids were little. I mean, God. And then the 19-year-old was the one that I abused, and she's damaged to this day because of the abuse she suffered from me. I'm like, okay. I said, yeah.
people are
I said,
vile.
I sent my own son and to prison because his girlfriend abused my granddaughter and he wouldn't leave her. So I had no choice. In order to send her to prison, I had to go. He had to suffer the consequences along with her. He wouldn't listen. And I said, so don't tell me, what kind of grandma I am. But I don't know. that she hit me where it hurt, But it was
Yeah.
when I couldn't even listen to the whole thing all the way through because everybody had me blocked. Nobody would have nothing to do with me, and they believed it. When I listened to that first part, I mean, when she said that I I was in prison my whole kid's childhood because I killed my granddaughter. That right there, I just started laughing. I said, I don't have to listen to anymore. I said, this is stupid. I said, these people, if y'all want to believe her, you go for it.
Yeah, anybody who knows you knows that you're not that person.
No, but I mean, your little kid, I can't be in prison for killing my granddaughter when she hasn't been born yet. My kids were still little. I mean,
And
help
people
me.
actually believe this stuff. That's the sad
They
part.
did.
Oh my
They had me
gosh.
blocked. I wasn't welcome nowhere. People were trashing me. I was, yeah. And I got fed up. I mean, Alex calmed me down and I stayed quiet. And I said, you know what? I have a feeling that this girl, I had a feeling that her true colors are going to shine. And Alex convinced me to keep my mouth shut. And so I did. She said, I didn't expect you to for a year. But I did.
I'm glad that you found Alex and that she was able to help you through that because
Yeah.
without the support of people don't realize how hard it can be.
Well, see, Alex went through that. Okay. How I got involved, even come over to the drama community to begin with, was Alex. The Melissa Jade and Alex thing happened with Natasha, and I
Mhm.
was not going to stand for that. Natasha was going to have to go through me. Anybody else was going to have to go through me to get to Alex. I stood up there and I made that known, and I was known as Alex's bulldog. And
Oh.
Natasha apologized to her in public though.
Oh.
But I was a hothead,
Right.
I come in strong. I was a hothead. I didn't care what anybody thought about me. I was going after them. They went after Alex. I went after them. That's just all there was to it. And um, I stood by Alex and we got through that. And then this hit me. And it has hit me. Alex has had to stand up for me so many more times than me because me getting my mouth getting me in trouble or,
Aw.
getting people mad at me and stuff. She has
Yeah.
been there and stood up for me more than time. I said, you've had to stand up for me more than I have you, because it just means the world to her that I did that. But she don't understand what it means to me that she's had to do it so many times. And we
Yeah,
laugh
I'm
about
glad
it.
that she had your back on that though.
She does. And then true crime analyst Mark here, he's got my back. And true crime analyst, she's been here when that happened with TT and everything that split, they were blaming me and saying that I put out those screenshots and those screen recordings of our mod chat. TT blamed me, and
Oh, that's right. I forgot about TT.
all the mods backed me. They said she did not do this. She's one that did not do this, and they believed in me. They knew who I was, and they believed that I didn't do it, and they've stuck with me ever since. And it came out who did it, and it wasn't me.
Was Is she still around, TT?
Yeah, a little bit here and
Yeah.
there. Yeah, a true crime analyst stood by her, but through thick and thin, and she just recently just tore her apart
Oh,
for
really?
no reason. Yeah, it broke her heart. When even with me, Titi would never face me and apologize for blaming me or anything. And with me and Allison, her name's Allison. We stay friends no matter what because um I know that she cared about TT, and I'm not going to tell her who to be friends with and who not to be. But then
Right.
this happened to her. And I'm so glad that I didn't go in and, and even get to talk to Kiki and her tell me that she was sorry and me accept it because I didn't want to. I mean, I was just still really mad about it because she didn't face me. She was, to me, that's a coward.
It is. I agree.
If I hurt somebody, I would go and apologize. I mean, at least acknowledge,
Face it.
what.
Yeah.
But no. Mm-mm. But these people, they don't have no decency about them. I treat people like I want to be treated, and that's the way I
Right.
live. That's the way I live on here. That's the way I live my everyday life, and I get hurt and I get burned a lot,
Me
but
too.
I still do it because in the end, we're the one that has to answer for what we've done right and wrong, I believe. And if you don't believe that way, I mean, you've got to come to some peace when you're gone that you leave something good behind. I mean,
Your legacy. Yeah, it's very
right,
important.
yes, and who I am, that's very important. That's why that when Dorothy said I was trying to um, pretend like I was her, what a job! I mean, oh no, 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 don't think so. I was,
Yeah, you.
it was bad. I mean, she had a bad reputation, and this is I always I wanted to come in as my real name. I did come in as my real name until I started a channel, and I had a channel name, but I still kept my email as my own name. I
Right.
mean, they want to come after me, they don't come after me. Good luck there. And my family's already been through hell and back with me. What are they talking about? I
Well,
got
they can
married when I
only
was
do so much, right?
right. I'm like, I got married when I was 15. I was the wild one in our family. I came from my dad was a preacher. I mean, my family is still real religious. I'm still the wild one.
Oh wow.
Well, I mean, well, no, okay, yeah, I'm the wild one that was front and center with it, and I wasn't ashamed of it. Their
Oh, you didn't
kids are
hide
wild.
it, right?
Well, the ones
That's how
after
I
me,
am.
the ones after me are wild and doing bad things, but they are hiding them in secret. You know?
Right. They're not. Yeah, I
Right.
get you. I'm the same way. I was a black sheep too, and
Mm,
honestly, I can say that, I've done usual things. You grow up, you learn, right? I had
right.
my son whenever I was 17, so I had to grow up quick at a young age, but I don't
Mm,
ever regret it because I
mm,
got to grow up with my son, you know what I mean? We have a different
right.
bond.
I had
Yeah.
I had one of my sons when I was 17 and one when I was 19.
So
And
you know how it is when you're younger. Yeah.
oh, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. And I've got some
Oh,
hilarious story. I mean, my dad died when I was 17. My son was 6 months old, and
oh.
it was just me and my mom. I was adopted also,
I
and
didn't know that.
yeah, me and my sisters, two older sisters that was adopted too. They were married when I was adopted when I was a month old. So they were so much older than me that my little dog is going to fit. They were so much older than me that that we didn't have the same connection, and I was
Right.
like more spoiled. Well, I was more outspoken, and I knew my parents loved me, and I didn't try to be Miss Perfect so that they would not take me back. You know,
Right.
I knew my daddy wasn't taking me back nowhere. It's funny, but I pulled some crap. But it was just me and my mom, and uh, I don't know. I was just, I was wild, but I worked since I was 11. I started working in my sister's restaurant, and um, I lied
Oh
about my
wow.
age and went to work at Sonic when I was, 13. Well, I had to. Well, my dad, my dad was real bad about, he didn't look at age and driver's license or, things like that. But when I was 13, he brought this car. He went and bought me a car and brought it to school. And he goes, come out here. I bought you a car. Yeah, I didn't even have a driver's license.
And you didn't have a license yet.
I drove everywhere though already. But he goes, now you just got to get a job and pay for it.
Yeah, now, I mean, you're automatically added
And
to
I'm like,
insurance.
I said, I didn't even ask for a car. And he goes, you don't like it? And I said, well, yeah. I said, well, Daddy, his favorite color was the brightest orange you ever saw in your life. It was this bright orange car. But 13, I was happy with it. You know, I paid for that little booger. But I went to work at
Right.
Sonic, and then, I don't know, I met my ex, which was a big mistake. In school, I got married when I was 15. And I was married to him for 13 years. And I
13.
guess I've been
Wow.
married. Yeah, I went to, well, my husband now went to grade school and high school with him. Dig this is funny too. Okay. Because I was wild. I mean, I went against every rule in school. I was always getting in trouble every day. Okay. He was Mr. Perfect. Perfect attendance. And I'm talking kindergarten through being a senior in high school. Straight A student. He was got full scholarships to college. He can play every instrument there is. Okay, popular, very popular. And I was a little older than him, so and I was popular, but I mean like I don't know, sit in the middle of the fence kind of. I got expelled from school. I was skipping school. I was
Oh
just
my
always in
goodness.
trouble. Yeah, I was always in trouble. Always in trouble.
Well, we're only
Um,
young ones, you know.
our school was racist. So for
Ours was
bring
too.
very racist, and so for bring your friend to school. Well, my best friend happened to be African American, and so
Mm,
that's who I brought to school. You know, I
yeah.
mean, I was not going to stand for that. I
Nope.
stood up for that. You know,
Yep.
I was just one that just was screaming. Just I was
I'm
always
the
had
same
a
way.
cause or a person. You know, and
Yeah.
he was most likely. It was a joke. In the yearbook, it really didn't read this, but this is what our teachers used to joke about. My band teacher did, our band teacher. Um, Joseph was most likely to succeed, which he was in the yearbook year after year. Most likely to succeed. I was most likely to go to jail.
Oh my god. I just couldn't picture that at all.
And I went to
You're like the
school.
sweetest ever.
Well, I went on to college. I mean, and I worked, you know, for CPS, and I was um a counselor for teenagers when I left. But I went and I got a degree. You know, I worked myself through college. I was going to be a child psychologist. Um,
Oh
and I only
wow.
like a few hours of having my master's, but um, you have to do an internship. Well, in my field, you have to go into the worst situations to see if you can stomach it. Well, I couldn't
Oh
stomach it. I couldn't
yeah.
stomach it because the systems are so crooked, and I couldn't work for CPS because they were upside down. They were taking kids that did not need to be taken, and they were leaving kids that need to be taken.
Right.
And then I worked for this mental institution, and the kids were just way they had been abused and subjected to things so long that they could not be helped. There was
Mhm.
no help. I mean, I would go home every day throwing up. I could not do that. I just wasn't built for it, I guess. But then I started working with teenagers, and that was different. But
Right.
and then I just recently, I think it's been like 6 weeks that I haven't worked.
Oh wow,
So
really? I didn't know that you stopped
yeah,
working.
I'm almost. Well, I'm fixing to be 57.
and my health is getting, really bad. So I'm flipping RVs, and I was doing that and trying to work, and I just can't do it with my health anymore. And I really enjoy flipping RVs. So
Yeah.
it was really getting to me. I finished out my cases, and I had to go back because one of my kids got in trouble again and would not talk to anyone else. So I had to go back for a little bit. But and these were kids that had money, that the psychiatrist that I did work for, and all these kids needed was just some attention. They were getting in trouble to get attention, and it was horrible. Their parents worked all the time. They had money, and they loved it when I made them do car washes and donate it to charities, and they loved every minute of it. It was amazing.
Wow.
But it's time for me to step down. But
Well, I do got to get off here. My
me
son.
too. My
Yeah.
little dog. You hear my little dog? She is my alarm. She tells me, I'm tired of you talking on the phone now. I've had two little Shih Tzus for 10 years, and yeah. But yeah, I mean, people on here, they don't understand that, the journeys that people have to go through. I mean,
Right?
I went through that car accident when I was 22. And then I also, less than 10 years ago, I hadn't even been, I mean, I'd been back to work I only worked for the last 3 years. So, I mean, before my heart stopped and I had brain damage, and it took me, you know, 10 years, every bit of 10 years to come back to where I am.
Oh,
I
wow.
didn't know how to do anything. I couldn't
Wow.
remember. I didn't have any memory. I didn't have any short-term memory. The 51st Dates, you seen that movie?
Yeah.
I did that for 36 days straight.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How
I
did
used to
you?
take
That's amazing you came back though.
my brain was rerouting. My brain rerouted. Um,
That's
the
crazy.
damage that was done from me not having oxygen, they told my husband to prepare himself. They went out and told him um that I was never going to wake up. I was without oxygen too long. I was going to be a vegetable.
Oh my God.
But
And you did.
yeah. But I woke up the next morning.
That's amazing. See,
I
that's
woke up,
that's what I'm talking about. I don't really believe in ghosts and stuff like that. I mean, I do, but miracles happen, and I do believe that's a little bit of God
and it is. I mean, it's
showing.
got to be
Yeah.
something. I mean, girl, I can't explain it. And I know that I'm being slapped in the face with it over and over. And I know that when my end of time comes and I have to go and face him, he's going to say, "Look, I slapped you in the face with this several times." But
But
when I
you're
was
speaking
22,
for it too, though, right?
when I was 22, I almost died in a car wreck. A drunk driver hit me,
Jeez.
and I was in the hospital for almost a year. And
Holy
I had,
heck.
yeah, it took my face off. It crushed my skull.
Oh
I
my God.
Yeah, I could not look at myself in the mirror they wouldn't let me for months and months and months. My kids
Sorry,
weren't allowed to
Scott.
see me.
I didn't
And
know this
they
about her.
they didn't think that I was gonna even make it to the first hospital, much less live. And I did. And
Talk about
and
beat the
then
odds, right?
right. And the odds are keep slapping me in the face. And like I got this
And
I've
you keep
had
overpowering. You're just like not giving up. You're strong.
oh I don't know what it is. I mean, it's
You're a fighter.
like I said, people say, "Oh, you live, you must have a purpose here." Okay. Well, I
We
haven't
do.
found it yet.
I think
Still,
people misunderstand it as finding it. I don't think our purpose is to be sought and looked at and found. I think our purpose can happen when we least expect it and we don't know it. I mean, if you take me. I could have been, a sad person with suicide on my head, and you just reaching out and showing me an act of kindness that could give me hope to change my mind and not doing that. That's a
Mhm.
purpose. That's a
Right.
huge purpose. You're
You're
saving
right.
someone's life, you know?
You're right.
So I don't think that we
Um,
always know what our purpose is or what it's going to be, but it's there. You definitely have a purpose because
I mean, if
you
it
beat
wasn't for my
some
husband, I
crazy
wouldn't
odds.
have made it through any of that of my brain rerouting because I didn't know I had brain damage. The thing about it is, when you have brain damage, you don't know you have it. And
Right.
that makes it
You know.
hard on everyone around you. And,
Yeah.
but when my brain would reroute and that connection would connect up to somewhere that it was supposed to be, it was like a light bulb went off on, that somebody flipped the switch. My husband could physically see it. He did get to experience that once. When it connected up and the light bulb flipped on, he saw it for his own eyes. And I'm
That's
almost
a
back to the way
miracle.
I was before, except I have short-term memory loss, and my words, like the big words that I used to know what they meant, and things that sometimes when I find myself searching for words that I'm trying to say. But besides that, I'm okay. I'm back. I'm better than what I was before because I used to take art classes and all this, and I wanted to draw and I wanted to paint and do all this, so bad, and I couldn't. I took art classes. My teachers would say, "Honey, I'm so sorry, but you have no talent."
Aww.
And when my brain rerouted, it rerouted through that area that is um the part of you that creates art and creates things like that. And I can draw, I can paint trees, yeah, I can
Oh,
draw trees. I
wow.
love drawing trees and water, and I can draw. And then my 14-year-old granddaughter, she can draw people. She's very talented in the drawing area. So
She got it from
I
somewhere.
I'm so proud that she got that. I don't know, they
Yeah.
didn't get it from me because I couldn't even draw a stick figure. It was horrible.
Hey, I
Everybody used
think
to laugh.
I think your husband was you were his purpose, and I think that maybe
He,
you're his purpose. And
God, girl, you just wouldn't believe how amazing he was to get me through that,
that's what
to
I
be
mean.
so
See, there's
patient.
people put in our lives for reasons. I believe that 100%.
Yeah.
And
It was so
sometimes it's
funny.
good, sometimes it's bad, but
His
there's a
ex,
reason.
my ex and his dad were best friends. That's so
Oh,
funny.
wow.
I didn't
Yeah.
know I didn't know his mother was my babysitter for my kids. And
Oh, wow.
he brought me to the city, to meet his family. I had no clue.
You didn't
And so
know that you actually
I
knew
walked
him.
in the kitchen, and there those two stood, and I about passed out because they knew how wild I was. They knew
Yeah.
everything about me. And
Yeah.
and for his mother to be my kid's grandma now and to be my grandkids' great grandma, it's amazing. It really
It
is.
is. They
Yes.
accepted you no matter what. That's beautiful.
Oh my God, she was so excited that those were gonna be her
Aw,
grandkids. I mean, she loved my kids very much, and yeah,
that's so
I
amazing.
just couldn't believe that was his parents. Oh,
Yeah,
it was funny. Our
that's
story is
awesome.
but yeah. So,
Yeah, I'll let
but
you
people,
go. I'm gonna
okay, yeah, I'll let you
jump
go.
down.
Thank you guys for being here, and
Um,
thank you
thank
for
you.
all of you stayed here with us and everything. Me and
Yeah,
Trixie,
thank you guys
we
for
had to catch
hearing us.
up. We haven't been around each other in so
I
long.
know it's
But we're
been a
gonna do
while,
this. We're
huh?
gonna do the karaoke. We're gonna do that game. We're gonna do this. Also, that to catch a killer. Um,
Oh
they
yeah.
they sent me like the first month. I mean, it costs like $600,
And like,
Oh
after the,
wow.
yeah, they sent me the first, after $400, they sent me the first month. And then I had just fought back and forth, trying to get the rest of it. And so,
Mhm.
and it was like I was going through a third party. So then To Catch a Killer, I'm working with them now, and we are going to get that game to do. Um, it's fully paid
I will
for,
be there
so
for that. I'm
that's going to
excited.
be so much fun. Was just so ecstatic and just wanting to rush it so bad. And
I
when
know.
I hit those that didn't know I was going through a third party, and that's what did it. And so I won't do that ever again. But
No, no, no.
we're gonna do that soon. But I think we need to start with the something simple, the Bean Boozled, and I think the karaoke. I think that's two things
Yeah.
that we can really do, make a change with those two simple
And we'll
things.
grow, right? I mean, we'll grow as we
Right.
go, and it'll be
Yes.
fun. Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. I mean, all these other people don't matter.
Nope.
And if it's just us two up here talking to each other, oh well. It's
It doesn't
not.
matter if there's
You
two people
see,
or 20,000. I
it
don't care
didn't work
either.
out that way. We had Mark and we had Scott and we had
No, you guys.
us two. I mean, and
You
it
have the
doesn't
best
matter.
chat ever. Oh, Mark doesn't. He needs his wrench. He's not. He needs to
What?
have his. Mark doesn't have his wrench. Yeah, I wanted to tell you that because you can't see on your phone if he has
He
it or
doesn't have
not.
what?
His wrench.
He doesn't? Okay,
No, he
Mark.
doesn't.
I'll fix it.
Yeah, he doesn't have his wrench.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
But yeah, no, I'm excited for this.
That's easy to fix, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I should be
And
able
you
to do it
guys
right here.
are safe where we are. We're a safe,
Okay, how do I do
group and
that?
channel. You should be able to click the little three dots you see by his
I
name.
did right beside his name. It says block, put user and timeout, start. Um, I can probably go. Oh, I can go on to YouTube and do it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Okay, I'll do that. I'll take care of it, Mark. Promise. Yes, Mark has to have his ranch. Like, if I ever started making any money off my channel ever, Mark would be the one that got paid because
Yeah.
he's my he's just the one that
Number one from day one,
he's
right?
he's dear to my heart because I don't know, he just is dear to my heart. Oh my god.
It's sweet. Everybody's sweet here. I love it. So I will see you guys later. I can't wait for you guys to join us. And I love you, Broken. Thank you for having me up. It was great to catch up with you. And I hope that you come on my panel too. You there? Oh, I think she muted you guys. Bye, everybody. Thank you for tonight. It was fun.